Hey shooters, welcome back to the Shooters Resource Channel. Today we're going to be looking at the CZ P10c. I tell you what, I've been looking at this gun for a really long time, and I'm definitely late to the party with this gun, but it's been one that I've wanted to shoot and own for a long time. I found a great deal that I could not pass up, so I'm glad I've added it to the arsenal. Now, looking at the stats for the firearm, it's essentially that Glock 19 mid-size gun that really hits the sweet spot for carry, competition, and all types of different use. It's a great range gun. It's got a 4-inch cold hammer forged barrel and 15-round magazine. It's coming in right at 26 ounces, which is a little heavier than the Glock 19, but it's very easy to shoot and easy to carry. It's got a fiber reinforced polymer frame, which is really ergonomic. It has a great feel to it. It doesn't feel very blocky. It comes with 3 back straps. The grip texture is excellent. It's got a grip tang that really overhangs and allows you to drive the web of your hand into the grip. That low bore access helps a lot with recoil management and muzzle rise. The slide has a nitride finish. The gun is fully ambidextrous, including the mag release and the slide stop. I really like that CZ made the P10c's mag release metallic. It's got a real quality feel. And it's also really cool that they thought to make the slide release really low profile, but it's very easy to manipulate. The gun that I got came with steel trinium sights, and the back is completely blacked out, which is how I prefer. I really like that the front sight post is fairly narrow. That allows me to track the sights a little better, a little faster during strings of fire, but also to make sure that I'm staying on target when I'm trying to make those accuracy shots at a greater distance. The slide has front slide serrations, and all the serrations on the gun are pretty much perfect. They're grippy, but they're not too aggressive. If you're used to the Glock and a host of other striker fire guns, the takedown on here is very similar. And when you break the gun apart, it looks very typical of the modern day striker fire pistol. When you buy the CZ P10c, it comes with 2 mags. I hate that they didn't make them CZ75 mags because I've got a lot of them laying around, but the magazines are quality and they're not very expensive. It's chambered with 15 rounds, but you can get the 17-round mags for the P10c, or the P10F mags will also work. Alright shooters, let's talk about the performance of the P10c. Accuracy was bar none. It shot really good. I didn't really shoot for groups, but I did some further shooting with it, and it was just really easy to shoot very precisely and to stay on target. The trigger on the P10c is phenomenal. CZ really went out of the way here to make a trigger that doesn't have to be replaced with an aftermarket trigger. It's about 4.5 to 5 pounds, which is perfect for me when it comes to pistol triggers. I've got a lot of other triggers that are sub 4 pounds, and honestly, I don't feel very comfortable carrying them. Not that the trigger isn't safe or that it might go off, but I've been in some situations where my adrenaline's really pumping, and I find with a trigger that is too short and too light that I've double tapped, or I've done things that I didn't mean to with that really light trigger pull. Now, it also has a trigger safety. There are some companies that are getting away from trigger safeties. I really like them. I think it's an added benefit, especially with holstering and, while you're manipulating the gun, to make sure that there's no negligent discharges. Now, when working the trigger, again, it is a phenomenal trigger. It's got just a standard amount of take-up, and then you hit a wall. And then you've got somewhere around an 1/8 inch of travel before there's a crisp break. The reset is super short and very positive, which makes running the gun fast very easy. So again, this gun is just really easy to run fast and an awesome gun for hitting the target consistently each time. That was in 2.89 seconds. All 6 hits on these targets. And if you notice, I've got a couple trees here that are kind of in my way a little bit that I have to work around. I decided to leave those here on the home range to add some shade and also just keep some obstacles in the area. But this is my new little range that I've been working on. New house. It's all turning out pretty good. I find that CZ made the P10c very aesthetically pleasing. It's a good looking gun. I like that it fits all of my Glock 19 holsters. Now there are some that it is not compatible with, but since I run a flashlight, the Streamlight TLR-7A, which is my preferred flashlight, it pretty much fits all of my Glock 19 holsters, which saved me a lot of money transferring over to this platform or adding this platform into my carry rotation. The CZ P10c has been reliable for me. As I look at other reviews and feedback from other shooters, I don't see any problems with reliability, and that is not a surprise because CZ makes quality firearms. I've been very happy with every CZ that I've owned, and I've been pleased to see that CZ has bought out several other brands over the past few years, and I'm excited to see what CZ brings to the market in the future. Aftermarket for this gun is pretty good. Again, the way the gun comes to me, I'm not really going to be buying anything else for it. I slapped the Streamlight TLR-7A on it, and I'm calling it quits. This gun is ready to go, and I've already been carrying it. Shooters, if you're in the market for a new striker fire pistol, consider the CZ P10c. It is a great performer, it's a good looking pistol, and it's fairly inexpensive. I got mine for right at $400, so shop around and you'll be surprised at the deals you can find. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't, go ahead and take a second. Hit that like and subscribe button and support the channel. And as always, thank you all and God bless.